Did you hear that John left his house? Multiple days in a row, even.
No fucking way. That's incredible. I've never heard of such a thing. Someone leaving their house? Stop the fucking presses.
Karkat.
Is it a slow news day in the Consort Kingdom or something?
Jade finishes pruning a dead bulb off her arum lily plant and flicks it at Karkat's forehead. Then she politely pulls the blinds shut, because God forbid even a sliver of sunlight ever infect Dave and Karkat's hive. Jade doesn't live here, technically, but there's domestic evidence of her all over the hive. Her plants, her base, her clothes slung over the couch where she sleeps for weeks at a time.
I'm being serious, Dumpass. I was really worried about him.
I'm being serious too. I was actually beginning to wonder if John had died. But what the fuck were we supposed to do about it? It's not like he answers the phone.
Well, if you care so much, then maybe don't respond with sarcasm when I tell you that he's getting better.
Guys, it's not a competition. You were all worried about John.
Were we? When's the last time either of you tried to hang out with him?
When's the last time either of us left the hive?
Yeah, Shutton's living in glass hives shouldn't throw a... Actually, if we lived in a glass hive, way too much light would come in for Karkat's brutal photosensitivity issue. So we'd probably cover all the walls with, like, lots of curtains and sheets of thick fabric. So I guess maybe we could throw stones? Like, kinda small ones, so that the fabric could easily absorb the momentum. Also, me and Karkat would probably be too lazy to throw the stones that hard anyway. So I think, actually, this scenario is pretty workable here. It provides for a certain threshold of allowable minimum hypocrisy.
Dave, this sucks.
No, it doesn't. I'm giving thoughtful and critical consideration to a cliche which is long past due. A glass house with wall-to-wall curtains creates what I'm going to theorize is an incredibly important self-owning buffer. This is a huge breakthrough, and also, it's fucking science. You of all people should appreciate the work being done here.
Oh my god. I never thought I'd be thinking of you as my weird nerd friend by the time we were in our 20s.
Yeah, well, I never thought you'd be like the premier woo girl on the planet. What are you even doing here with us? Don't you usually spend your weekends at 48-hour interspecies raves or doing Arctic expeditions with Jake or whatever?
Those two things are not always mutually exclusive.
Ugh.
Jade floats over to the couch, shooting her two besties a salacious smile. She taps Karkat on the nose as she passes by.
I'm just enjoying my youth. You could be enjoying it too.
She retrieves one of her bras from where it's hanging over the back of the couch. She starts changing it right there, doing that mystical sleight of hand girls seem to be born with the knowledge of, where the bra goes off and then on again without the shirt being removed. Jade doesn't exactly have the best understanding of interpersonal boundaries, having been raised mostly by a dog, but still. It's a weird, intimate, and uncomfortably close to sexual thing to be doing in front of other people. Dave and Karkat share a vaguely mortified look. Jade sort of lives here, but she doesn't that sort of live here.
But seriously, what do you two even do, holed up in here together all the time?
Karkat snorts, still pointedly not looking at her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you not seen Dave's ill-begotten art empire? He's got his digits stuck in so many double-stacked husk loaves that even I don't know all his pen names.
Okay, so that's what Dave does. What do you do?
Jade puts her feet on the floor and pads over so she can sling her arms over the back of the couch and lay her cheek on the cushion. The look she gives Karkat is just shy of devious. Karkat defensively scuttles to the other end of the couch, where he ends up pressed flush against Dave's entire left side.
Sit around and play video games all day?
Hey, that's not the only thing I do. I've done laundry.
Once or twice.
Also, what humans refer to as groceries. I do the groceries.
That's not a fucking figure of speech, man. You don't do the groceries, you go out and buy them. And even then, you don't actually do that.
Like, fuck, I...
Dave puts both hands over Karkat's mouth and does a stage whisper over his shoulder.
He means that he uses the alchemizer in the basement sometimes.
Whose side are you on?
Oh, and when he's in a bad mood, he'll go yell at trolls on the internet. Not like trolls as in the troll species, I mean literal trolls who talk shit online. I don't know, a bunch of them could be actual trolls, I guess. But not strictly.
Dave, don't fucking tell her about that.
Dave reaches around Karkat's face to give him a gentle poke in the cheek. He keeps his finger there longer than strictly necessary, smiling the noticeably restrained smile characteristic of Striders. The expression is so warm and blatant that it can't help but draw Jade's attention. She frowns and pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose, making some quick calculations in her head. They're so obvious, she thinks, and yet here they are. Virginal losers who are performative about sitting exactly a foot apart whenever they're in public. It's so pathetic it makes her want to howl at the moon in sorrow. What she's planning isn't a seduction, it's a public service.
Why not, dude? I think it's cute. He's on all the major political sites, of course, but he spends most of his time going after people who leave abusive comments on my Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff posts. Like, he's got a whole complex network of burner accounts and sock puppets on my homepage set up for every possible scenario.
Jesus Christ.
It's incredible. He's driven at least 10 people off the site by creating thinly veiled parody accounts of their usernames.
Stop talking about this. My exploits are heroic. Go absolutely fuck yourself.
Karkat Shoosh. I'm so proud of you. Couldn't have done better myself. Well, I mean, I definitely could have, but I have better things to do with my time.
Thank you, Dave. That was heartwarming, and not even a little bit embarrassing. Consider my honor undeniably defended.
Actually, Karkat, it's more like you're the one defending his honor. That's so cute! A knight white knighting for another knight. Dave, it's like Karkat's your adorable little house husband.
What the fuck is a husband?
Dave unpokes his finger from Karkat's cheek and tries to shimmy some space between them on the couch, but there's nowhere to go. Karkat is sandwiched between him and Jade, who is reaching out to put 2 fingers of her own at the center of his chest. She bounces them a few times, enjoying the way troll skin is just a bit thicker than human skin, taut like the membrane over a poorly maintained drum.
A husband?
She begins walking her fingers up the length of Karkat's sternum. Karkat knows damn well what a husband is. He's been force-fed enough bad movies from Dave to pick up any human euphemism you could name. He still plays dumb sometimes, for comedic effect, to irritate his friends, or simply to avoid a topic of conversation altogether. If he'd known it would only fan the flames of discussion in this case, he would have kept his mouth shut.
A husband is a little like what you both do already, only with certain benefits.
Her fingers reach the hollow of Karkat's throat just in time to catch him swallow. He starts to sweat.
What kind of benefits?
Don't play dumb, Karkat.
Jade, dude, come on. Leave him alone.
Jade does not come on. She glides her fingers up under Karkat's chin so that they can rest on his lips, which are a little chapped. It doesn't take much work to pop them open and slide both fingers in.
If you're really that clueless, I can show you.
Karkat looks like an animal with its leg caught in a trap. Eyes flickering, breath getting shallow. His bottom lip is trembling where Jade is stroking it with her thumb. It would be pretty easy to mistake his reaction for arousal, so it's understandable that Jade is extremely surprised when Karkat snaps his jaw shut and chomps down on her hand.
Ow!
She flies back, literally, spiraling up towards the ceiling so fast that her skirt puffs up and gets all tangled in her clothes for a few seconds. She clutches her wounded hand and glares daggers at Karkat, ears flat under her long, dark hair.
Karkat, what the hell?
What the hell? You're seriously asking me what the hell? Jade, you were trying to choke me to death with your weird, soft human fingers. What were you trying to do? Reach into my chest and pull out my fucking pump biscuit for a midday snack? Is this because you're half bark beast now?
No! I was flirting with you, dummy! Oh my god, you two really are hopeless! Why do I even waste my time?
That's a good fucking question.
Jade is pissed, but not enough to leave. Instead, she plops down on the opposite end of the couch and petulantly crosses her arms. Karkat peels himself off Dave and slumps into the dip between cushions while settling even more deeply into one of his better practiced pouts. Dave clears his throat.
So, apropos of nothing, just a cool segue into a completely different topic for no reason.
Jade and Karkat both stare at him. He makes a casual motion with his hand. A smooth wrist swivel, like he's at a turntable scratching one song into the next. That's the effect he's going for, at least.
Did you guys hear that Jane was going to run for high office?
No fucking way.
Oh, wow.
You mean...
Yep, the fucking presidency of Earthsea.
I mean, she's been positioning her megacorp and stocks in a way that looked super suspicious the last year or so, so I wondered about it. But I didn't think she'd actually do it.
Nah, she was totally gonna pull the trigger on it after all these years, but decided against it at the last minute for some reason.
Thank fucking God. That would have been a complete disaster.
I know, right? That's what I said when Roxy told me. Especially for the economy.
Really? The economy? That's what you think is bad about it?
Oh yeah, and the troll thing is bad too, I guess.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Your priorities are, number 1, the economy, which, let me remind you, is built entirely on infinite fake money that we can make as much of as we want. Number 2, the potential genocide of my people.
Okay, wow, let's slow our roll here. Let's slow any roll that makes me seem more xenophobic than I am, okay?
Whatever you say, Dave, not xenophobic Strider.
That's good. Let's keep using the phrase not xenophobic in sentences that contain my name.
Sure, man. That doesn't sound like something a xenophobe shithead would say at all.
Look, I'm not the bad guy here. Jane is. Or was. Until she decided not to run for president. Let's all just thank whatever Christ was responsible for making whatever decision resulted in her deciding not to do that.
Don't change the subject, xenophobe.
No, look, I'll be the first to say that Jane is xenophobic as fuck. I'm not. Like, at all? But she is.
Okay, dude.
But I don't think she'd go so far as to commit genocide. That's really exaggerating her faults. Like, we'd have to get pretty far away from the people we were when we started all this for that to be a viable outcome.
Well, I hope she gets a better hobby. There are a lot of less ominous things she could do with her time.
What, like fucking her way through half the population of Earthsea?
Jade pinches his ear and twists hard, smiling pleasantly.
Get fucked, Carcat.